going on, Cancer? How are you doing? Hope you're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be a reading for December 15th through January 15th. So in this reading, Cancer, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy, some things you do not see coming, and also get some advice from your angels and spirit guides and much more regarding December through January 15th. But before we begin this reading, Cancer, as always, I do want to take a moment to let you know that you are very welcome here in this space with me as we go through this reading, and I really do appreciate you in advance for taking the time to check this reading out. Now, if this general reading happens to resonate with you, Cancer, definitely smash that like button, subscribe down below if you have not already for future updates. That would also be greatly appreciated over here, Cancer. So without further ado, I'm going to pull the energy. We'll see what wants to come through for you for December 15th through January 15th. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for Cancer. Cancer. All right, let's start this reading off with some pre-shuffled oracle cards for you. So the first energy that we have coming out is Mother Mary, love and peace. So the universe wants you to know that you must let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. A lot of you might have something going on with your physical mother here because we are experiencing the holidays, but also I just feel in your life, in your love life, let go of the need to be right. I do feel like you could be pushing certain people away because you always want to be right, so just be aware of that. We're going to make more sense of it as we go on. Now we also have the Shekinah sacred self here. Okay, so honor your sacred self. You see the white dove here, which represents purity, Cancer. So unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance with the sacred rhythm of life. So unleash your spirit. Your sacred self wants to come through for the 15th to the 15th. Could be something about your mother holding back your gifts. We'll make sense of it as we go along. Ooh, and now you have Kalima facing fear, Cancer, facing fear. So major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. And for sure, it's going to be a very spiritual 15th of December to 15th of January for you. So whatever you fear the most is what you need to move towards here, Cancer. So let's go ahead and start this reading off. This reading starts off with your opportunity being the Five of Cups. Your opportunity being the Five of Cups, Cancer, there's something coming into my consciousness of admitting to something, being able to feel your emotions, because you can only transform what is real, and you can't transform something which is you keep lying to yourself about. Now, for a lot of you, this Five of Cups is going to be about really like letting the pain of something penetrate you instead of running away from it and trying to distract yourself. We're going to get more information why the Five of Cups is your opportunity, but definitely it seems like you're going to be going into the darkness. But remember, just like as you go into the darkness, it's like a rubber band. The further you pull the rubber band back into the darkness, the same proportion when you finally let go, well, it didn't fling very far, which may be a synchronicity, but when you finally let go to do another one, that much further it will fling into the light. So you're going into a dark cave, it looks like. Now, I don't read reversals, but it's coming out in reverse, and I feel intuitively guided to keep it that way. Your challenge is the Ace of Cups in reverse. Your challenge is the Ace of Cups in reverse. I feel like a lot of you, Cancer, have been trying to find yourself through another person in love, and it just hasn't been working out for you. And so what's happening now, it's not that you're not going to be manifesting love, but from the 15th to the 15th, there's some sort of admitting, like, wow, like, I'm just not going about this the right way. Or for some of you, it's about realizing you're going after the wrong people, something to do that. Now, the reason why, and we're going to clarify the Ace of Cups in reverse as your challenge. So there could be a lack of new love, or there could be like, what I'm getting is there's nothing that like actually excites you all the way. You may be, for a lot of you from the 15th to the 15th, you may have an option in love that you're just like, I'll just go with it because I'd rather just not be myself. I'd rather just not be bored. But is that really the answer? Because your opportunity is the 5 of Cups here, Cancer. So there's immense, because Cancer is, you know, the energy of Cancer is you're meant to be like, you have the potential to be like a business mogul. So what I'm getting intuitively as well from this, Cancer, is there's something about if you were to channel this sadness into your work rather than run away with another person and just have like really good sex. Because I know in studying the astrology lately, in Cancer, you love sex, and there's nothing wrong with it. Who doesn't? But okay, but I'm telling you, your overall general energy, Cancer, oh my goodness, look at this. You have the Devil, you have the Tower, you also have the Queen of Wands here. And your overall general energy from the 15th to the 15th, there could be quite an explosive moment when it comes to you and your own passions. What I get from this is you taking your power back and actually focusing it in a much more productive direction. This could be going, not settling for anyone, but clearly with the Devil and the Tower, there's some form of toxicity in your life, Cancer, that leads you to a Tower moment. The Tower moment is when a foundation blows up. You realize, I cannot keep doing this. I cannot keep doing this. And for some reason, the Tower moment, a lot of you, this could have to do with being committed to the wrong person. But for those of you who are single and you've kind of been like a little bit loose with your energy, there's really a moment where your values might actually change. I'm not even kidding. Like, you might want something, Cancer, that's more stable, and like, it's not that you can't have exciting, it's not that you can't have great sex or whatever. I don't know why. There could be some moment, there could be something that goes too far. We're gonna have to see as we clarify. Now, Cancer, we have in what you don't see coming, much more mellow. So you do have support of mellow energy here. And what you don't see coming, you have the 4 of Pentacles, you have the 9 of Pentacles, and you also have the Page of Wands. This is, once again, in what you don't see coming, this is you completely taking your power back and starting to say, all of this pain, I can either sit in my bed and I can be depressed about it, or I can call Jacob to come over to give me dumplings and have sex with me. Or what I can do is sit with the pain and I can ask, what is this pain trying to tell me? Let's get to the root of the cause rather than just focusing on the extremities. So there's a new adventure for you regarding your own boss self, Cancer. I don't care if you're, I don't care what this is about. For some of you, I keep saying, like lust and just having really good sex, nothing wrong with that. Who doesn't like that? Everyone likes that. Or some people who are, I'm not like a Puritan. I want you to understand, like, I'm not someone who like has any sort of, I'm actually kind of like jealous of you that you can just do that for those of you. But for other of you, it's not even that. It's about some sort of toxicity, some sort of foundation in your life that's toxic, that's a little bit wild, free. You're really gonna go on an adventure, Cancer, and what you don't see coming. But this adventure is much more, let's just say, a little bit more mature, and a little bit coming from a place of self-love and self-respect for yourself, whatever that means. So, because you could be being disrespected, because, oh man, oh God, do I really want to go there? Are you really telling me to go there? Are you really telling me to go there? Are you really telling me to go there? Okay, because obviously, there's something about an element that you may enjoy about being violated. I'm not even kidding, because here's the thing about like human beings and the whole dynamic of like, who you don't want to be with someone in love that's like a pushover, or and this is not going to be for all of you, so I'm not going to harp on it for too long, but there may be an element that you can't get off unless you're being completely violated. But when you're being violated, then you have to look at how that spills over into your other into the other areas of your life. So there may be something that it's like there's some sort of conditioning that it's like, or it's not even something you have to let go of, but it's something that you need to reevaluate, like, because, do you understand? I think a lot of you understand what I'm saying. There's some part of you that could be you could love this shit, you know, the Tower to the Devil, like, and the Queen of Wands, like, whatever it is. So it's something that makes you feel alive, but you start to realize, like, maybe it's not healthy long term. Okay, now it's just like, in your advice from your spirit guides, you have the Queen of Cups. And for some of you, by the way, for those of you who are in a relationship, and this is more practical, you literally could just start, for some of you, this is just recognizing incompatibility with a lover that you've been committed to, okay? You start to feel like this is great, but it's not, it's exciting, it's something, but it's not, but what the rant I just went on was more for the single Cancers who are a little bit more freedom people. But here's the thing. In your advice from your spirit guides, Cancer, you have the Queen of Cups, okay? You have the Seven of Cups, and you also have the Two of Pentacles here. You have a big decision to make, and there's no right or wrong answer. Like, people get the interpretation many times when I do these readings, like I'm some sort of like spiritual phenomena, like giving you the word from God. There's no one when you die, there's no one in heaven or wherever realm we go to who's waving their finger like, Cancer, you didn't live that life right. So you have a choice about what is it that feels right for you. Because what I'm getting from this Five of Cups and your opportunity, there's something that you're doing that's a little bit toxic, that you've been doing for a long time, that could have to do with a little bit of stubbornness, or you feeling yourself, but then you start to realize, what are the downsides of that, and where does it leave me in 5 years from now? You know, I always say, Cancer, there's something about you playing the long game here as well, because something that could feel good in the moment doesn't always feel good later. So you have a decision to make. We're going to clarify what this is all about in a moment. So with that being said, so this reading is going to look a little bit different if you're a single Cancer, you've been dating around, or if you've been locked into something. But please just take what resonates and leave what doesn't, okay? Are we all adults here, or no? Or no, okay? I hate okay. I probably piss you guys off, don't I? But do you want me to say what I'm saying or no? You know? So, all right. I don't know, Queen of Swords. Yeah, there's something like, you can't avoid it. All right, why is the Five of Cups here in your opportunity? So your challenge may be that you need to stop just focusing on love. I don't care if you're in a relationship and it's just, there's something off about it, or you're single and you keep trying to find the one. There's something about, do you know when you find love, Cancer? Do you know when you find love? When you don't give a shit, when you're not trying to find it. There's something about that. Like, even me in my life right at this moment, Cancer, there's a great love opportunity that I'm exploring, and it's all because I'm done trying to find it. And then it just comes to you. But hold on. Why is the Five of Cups here? Sorry, I'm just ranting. I shouldn't apologize. Can you filter that out, please? Spirit. All right, why is the Five of Cups here in your opportunity? It's just like, I'm being very delicate in this reading because I don't want to say the wrong thing. Ace of Cups, what is going on? Okay, the Five of Cups is clarified by the Ace of Cups. Remember, the Ace of Cups reversed. The Ace of Cups reversed is your challenge. The Five of Cups in your opportunity is clarified by the Ace of Cups, the Seven of Wands, and also the Three of Wands. You need to wait, okay? So this is going to manifest differently. If you've been locked in a relationship, Cancer, if you've been locked in a relationship, you need to realize that you may actually want new love. You may need to blow up a foundation. You may need to let your kind of wild side out. And you may need to admit that I need to go find new love because this ain't doing it for me. For the single Cancers, for the single ones who have been the opposite, a little bit too loose, you've been dating, the opportunity is to stop going for new love. You have the Seven of Wands here. It's coming out as putting up a boundary to new love. Don't just be so loose with your energy. You also have the Seven of Wands. You know, it's like, You also have, excuse me, the Three of Wands here. So waiting. There's an opportunity to wait. There's an opportunity to focus on yourself, because in order to manifest sacred energy in your life, you have to treat yourself as sacred. And obviously, dating is sacred. Sex, being loose with your energy, is also sacred. I go with the Tantra. I'm not one of these moral, little weenie hut junior tower or anyone. Anything can be sacred, but there's something about, if you want to attract sacred energy, treat yourself a little bit more sacred. Like the meme that's coming into my head is like, I'm very careful about, you're having a conversation with someone. This is you. I'm very careful about what I put into my body. And then your friend's like, but didn't you sleep with Greg? So it's like, it's like universe, like, so you understand the place I'm coming from with this, right? Because I feel like you're emotional about this, so I'm almost getting like I feel high strung, I feel emotional right now. And just, I want you to know, as we move through the rest of this reading, I have no judgment. Every person is my superior in some way, in that I learn of him. Like, anything is sacred, anything is good. You make up your own mind. The universe is neutral. There's no good or bad. I'm just telling you about what is good for you personally in the moment. Okay, and then we have the Ace of Cups in your challenge. It might be challenging for you to say, like, let's not focus on new love, or because there could be something about people treating you as once again, for the single people, there's something about people treating you as an object. And the tricky thing about this is that part of that might, like, get you off in a certain way, right? Ace of Wands way. But then that lingering frequency is degradative. And so it's just that we're experiencing timeless themes of human nature. I want you to know, we're experiencing timeless themes of human nature. And what I want you to also know, Cancer, is that pain makes you feel like you're the only one dealing with it. And everyone is dealing with what you're dealing with to a certain degree. I just think it's very pronounced. So with that being said, I'm just going to leave the Ace of Cups alone in your challenge. Let's go to the overall general energy, Cancer, and let's go ahead and clarify why the Devil's here. And then we'll also clarify why the Tower is here, okay? Why is the Devil here for Cancer? King of Swords. There's part of you that likes being violated, but then you have to understand it's natural, it's, human. We are mammal, it's like good, that like, but it's like, there's something about that violation, then it influences your subconscious mind, and so you may need to, I'm not even saying I have all the answers, I'm literally just giving you food for thought. I want you to know that. I love you, Cancer, okay? I'm just giving you food for thought. Why is the Devil here? This could have to do with one person, where the person's not a pushover, they're not afraid to violate you, and that actually makes you very attractive, like libido attractive, but then you try to go for someone else who's like a pushover, and it's like, that doesn't do it for you, but then you're like, why is it? Yeah. Everything I just said was dead on, wasn't it, Cancer? Yes. Ace of Wands, Devil. Now, let's clarify the Tower to get more information about this. Whoa! Because I think part of you... Alright. And so, if also... Now, this is two different camps of Cancer. If you're in the relationship Cancer, that rant may have not been for you. If you're in the relationship Cancer that you've been in for a while and it's annoying you, then you may need to do the Devil and the Ace of Wands somewhere else. Like, that may be advice to you. So you need to know whether you're single or whether you've been in a relationship. It's very two different Cancers, and you'll intuitively know which one it is. Why is the Tower here? Two more. Why is the Tower here? Why is the Tower here in your overall general energy? I need to calm down. I literally feel like I'm like trembling with like trauma right now in this reading. Nothing wrong with it. Violation. God, oh my god, no. No. Alright, why is the Tower here? Name another reader who's going to touch on these themes. I'll wait. All right. You have the Tower, you have the Queen of Swords, and you have the Tower, the Queen of Swords, Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Eight of Swords, and also the Nine of Swords. You're stuck in a pattern, Cancer, and you know that it's time to blow it up, essentially. You have all these swords. This has to do with your mind. This also has to do with conflict. The Tower is clarified by the Queen of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and also the Nine of Swords here, Cancer. So with that being said, let's go ahead and go here to what you don't see coming. So there's something you need to blow up, even if it's conflicting. Once again, a lot of pain to do with your mind. Your mind is starting to tell you, like, yes, Cancer, this is what's happening. Let's see why the Nine of Pentacles is here. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here in what you don't see coming? You have the Two of Pentacles. You may not know where to begin. Or some of you are shifting your career. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here? For those of you in the relationship, there also might be this thing if your money's tied to the person. No, you're due for an upgrade. Oh, yes. You have the Nine of Pentacles is clarified by the World, the Justice card, and also the Two of Pentacles. You are meant to make a new move in your career, Cancer. You're meant to purify your energy a little bit and really go your own way. Whether you're in the relationship and you want to get single now, you're due for an upgrade, a better relationship. Whether you are single and you're done with the dating scene, because in order to find love, you should not be looking for love, and then it will come to you on its own accord. You also say you find the one you love doing what you love. So focus on your career, Cancer. This isn't what you don't see coming. You're due for a major upgrade. You're due for more wealth, and you can do it. You must believe in yourself. And by the way, if you take all of this energy away from worrying about people and the dating, you'll have so much more free energy to focus on your career. Now, let's also go ahead and clarify why the Queen of Cups is here in the advice. Hold on. Ooh, sorry, Cancer. I just had to. The video cut off. Now let's get some advice for you, because this is such an intense reading. Why is the Queen of Cups here in your advice from Spirit for the 15th of to the 15th? The Queen of Cups in your advice is clarified by the Four of Swords, the Strength card, and also the Page of Cups. Yeah, for those of the single Cancers out there, there's deep healing, there's refraining from any sort of, like, I'm just going to say, like, lustful behavior or, like, spreading your energy too thin. The Four of Swords is healing. The Strength card is taming down that ego. Also, the beast within, right? You have this theme of the higher self versus the animalistic self. Now, it gets very complicated, because I think as a Cancer, you're someone who can understand that primal, raw, animalistic sexual energy is, it's all the same thing. It's part of, we don't want to get, the higher self pure versus the lower self, but there is something about abstaining from your lower self for a period of time so that you can then manifest love in a different way than you've been. Perhaps by focusing more on your career, perhaps by purifying your energy, perhaps by becoming more sacred, and then attracting someone who treats you more sacred in a way that is balanced and does it all for you. Now, for the single people, or for those of you in a relationship, there's also something here about pulling your energy back, realizing that you're not in a good match and you may need to go in a different direction. Face your fear, understand you are sacred, and choose love and peace, Cancer. This was what I have for you, so I hope that this reading resonated with you, and I'll talk to you next time. This is the Autistic Mystic.